saying? That's what they showed. Like he played in the summer league with the Celtics or whatever. I was like, cause I think I read that too. I think he played with the Celtics and he played with Seattle or whatever. So I was like, play with the Celtics. I'm like, at that time, I'm like, hell yeah, they could have used you. You know what I'm saying? Cause they had Paul Pierce and Antoine Walker back then, but same time, hey, you got a Lenny Cooke. I think did they have Joe Johnson? I can't recall. But still, it's just like, bro, like you couldn't go on if you added Lenny Cooke. But I ain't like it was a messed up part on that situation, cause he said he played in every other game, but once the game came against him, like he played when I think it was LeBron's rookie before LeBron's rookie season. Yeah, that game he said they ain't like play him like not once. I was like, really? Cause like he said, like I wasn't gonna go in the game just to go in LeBron. Like nah, like I'm trying to play for a roster spot. Like I'm trying to play in the NBA. Like I ain't trying to go at LeBron, well at least not right now. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, yeah, they ain't playing him or whatever. So of course I'll be mad too. You feel me? So basically, then I think they showed like you know what I'm saying he was playing in like the Philippines, the CBA, the USBL. Shit, that boy played in all them leagues. I was like, God damn, but of course, you know, that's when they showed, you know what I'm saying, he was past his playing days or whatever, so I seen that part, I was like, damn, so I was like, bro, you went from #1 player in the nation to that? That's something, even like in the documentary, it didn't really show, like how he did that, it was just like how he went from that to that, it was just, you know, of course, they skipped all the way to, I think he was playing, and then they skipped all the way to, I think around the time they was feeling like they was finishing up the documentary or whatever, so I was like, man, so then of course they showed the part where, like I said, yeah, he was making 30 years old, I think, and of course he, like you say, he throwing his own birthday party, and you clearly see like on, like that's the crazy part, that's what I noticed too, like even before he said something, I was like, I said, dang, like, where are your homeboys that was with you when you was on top? Like, okay, where they at now? You feel me? So, but then, after that, I think they showed, I think he was his 30th birthday party, and they showed that he, I think he was on the, it showed he was on the phone about it, telling them the address to where the party was. But of course, it ain't surprised me, yeah, they ain't show up. I'm like, wow. So that's what showed them then. It's like, bro, like, everybody that was in your corner, but they ain't always for your best interest, you feel me? So yeah, even though I think the guy name was Damani, like even like I was surprised like he wasn't in this corner, cause I'm like when he was on top, like he was saying like straight up like you know what I'm saying, hey, I've been a homeboy before you became, you know what I'm saying, #1, so you know what I'm saying, I'm always be in this corner, but then like I said, I seen like he wasn't there, so I'm like damn, bro. So of course, you know what I'm saying, that was a sad scene too, cause like I say, man. Like I said, he was in tears. I ain't lie, he was hurt. Like I'd be hurt too. Like me personally, like I wouldn't cry about it, cause the way my mindset was, it's just like, okay, you can have people in your corner, but at the same time, it's like I always had that guard up, because you know what I'm saying, you never know what a person's intentions are. So you got to like, you know what I'm saying, that could be cool, that could be your homeboy and all that, but at the same time, you gotta have that guard up, and you gotta keep a close eye on them too, because you know what I'm saying, you never know what a person can do. So when I seen that, and then I was like, damn, I said that's crazy, but then even after that, like I said, I think at the end they showed like I said, he was approaching you know what I'm saying, approaching all the dude who said that was his homeboy, cause I think he was living in Virginia, but he originally from I think New Jersey, so he was in New York, you know what I'm saying. That's the thing, like he still get respect like from the NBA players like that play or whatever. So like I said, cause it was the Knicks versus the Bulls game, and of course, you know what I'm saying, him and Joakim Noah, like, hey, like Joakim Noah said, he's like, bro, like I don't care what I'm doing, like, bro, that's somebody who I looked up to. So yeah, like I'm not just gonna look down on him cause he ain't playing ball right now, you know what I'm saying. So of course, you know, I seen the scene where yeah, him and Joakim Noah, you know what I'm saying, they chopped it up a little bit, and then he went to go holler at Morris Stoudemire, you know what I'm saying. Even before then, like before Morris Stoudemire figured out who he was, you know what I'm saying, hey, Morris Stoudemire, he was still like you know, he was still a humble guy, like, you know, so he just walked up to him, he was like, Morris, what's up, baby? He was like, he like, what's going on, you know. Then of course, like I'm thinking like Morris knew him, but then he was like, you know, it's Lenny Cooke. He was like, oh, what's up, boy? I was like, damn, you didn't know who he was. But then looking at like when he was playing, and then looking at him like how he is now, I think it was in 2013 when they made the film, I was like, Oh, okay, yeah, I can see why you ain't recognize him, but even as you recognize him, like he like, what's up, boy? Like, hey, he still, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you still humble, like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't too big, you know what I'm saying, to chop it up with him, you feel me? Then, but no, I already know Melo, I already know Carmelo remember them, you know what I'm saying? He even said, he was like, hey, we play ball together, you feel me? Then, this the thing, I was like, this made me laugh, because he was like, this the first guy to wear Jordan at the Adidas camp. I said, this dude, wow. I ain't like, that's probably something out because, like I say, I love Michael Jordan, so most of my shoes are Jordans anyway, so it's like, it's most likely, yeah, if I go to like a Nike camp, well, Nike ain't really gonna trip because Nike pretty much Nike is like involved with Jordan in some way or whatever, but it's like, far as like going to like say wearing Adidas, like, first of all, I don't like Adidas no way. Just not you know, saying nothing personal. It's just like they don't look good on my feet, so that's why I said I wouldn't wear Adidas. So like I say, most likely that's something I do. But so then even with that, like I say, Melo gave him his props or whatever. But then, you know what I'm saying. But he also said, I think that's when they showed the scene where, yeah, like he said, he called his home. He called his so-called homeboys, you know what I'm saying, to come through or whatever, because he, you know what I'm saying, he was in New York, but he say ain't now one of them come. So I think the last scene, he was, you know what I'm saying, he was approaching them, like he was just checking them. He's like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying, ever since, you know what I'm saying, I was on top of you, y'all was all over me, but now, you know what I'm saying, oh yeah, like, I ain't on top no more, now y'all acting differently or whatever. And the crazy part, even like the demonic character, I was like, bro, seriously, bro, like, I can expect the other guys, but for you to like just be different with them all of a sudden, I was just like, dang, bro. So, but I mean, but even like with the documentary, I was still, like, I still had had my curiosity. I was like, well, okay, even like they showed all of the, you know what I'm saying, in the documentary, but it's like, but still, how could this man not have like, now how could he not have like played in the NBA? But then when I actually did my research on him, that's when I did my deep research. That's what they were saying, like, because yeah, he partied and all that. It was like, well, yeah, he was a teenager, you know what I'm saying. But he was saying, I ain't like, they showed that even like in the documentary. I think they went to like, they was in Vegas. They went to like a club or something or whatever, and then of course they had girls around. It was like, yeah, he played ball. I mean, what you expect? But then they showed, yeah, he went to a club or whatever. But then that's what at the end he was saying, yeah, I was in club, Planet Hollywood, I forgot the other clubs he said, but it was like popular clubs. I was like, damn, like, he doing it, so, you know what I'm saying? So he was saying, like, you know what I'm saying, he was just young, just reckless, you know what I'm saying, just spending money, you know what I'm saying, just blowing it instead of just like saving it or investing in it or something, you feel me? So, cause I ain't lying, cause I was like, I wonder if he tried to go overseas, which he said he did, but you know, so he came back to the States and did the same stuff he was doing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. Then what really like changed my perspective of which I had read about, they say, yeah, that he ain't, like, he refused to like work out for a team or whatever. So I'm like, oh, like, team, of course, you know what I'm saying, in the draft process, yeah, like, you have team workouts, but they say he refused every last one of them. So I'm like, oh. So I'm like, well, in that case, but yeah, you kind of did it to yourself, but yeah, you just did it to yourself, dog. Cause I always said, like, when I was playing ball, I was like, I don't care if they say I'm gonna be the number one pick. I'm taking all draft workouts that come my way. I'm taking all of them. Like, I don't care, cause you never know. Cause they can tell you could be the number one pick, then next thing you know, I slide down to the second round, or I'm undrafted. So it's like, yeah, I don't trust that. You know what I'm saying? I always like to have backup plans in case something don't work out. You feel me? So, but yeah, like I say, they say he refused to work out for teams or whatever. So I'm like, oh well, that's why I said, yeah, you did it to yourself, bro. Like it's a bad situation. Like, you know, that's how you ended up. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you kind of did it to yourself. But I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, he's like I said, he's recovering from it now. Like I said, like you say, he's like he's a basketball coach now. He's a motivational speaker. And I think he still play ball like in semi-pro leagues or whatever, or any kind of like celebrity games or whatever. Yeah, he plays, you feel me? So I'm like, okay, that's good. You know what I'm saying? But I think he said his son play now. So I'm like, okay, yeah. So, but what he's doing now, he's using the documentary as a, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, way to help young athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy, okay, this what you, like, pretty much this is what you know what I'm saying, you want to steer away from. Like, you don't want to, like, say, if you go down the same path, this is how you're going to end up, you know what I'm saying? So, he was just saying, like, be smart, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm like, yeah, I respect that, you feel me? So, overall, like I said, yeah, he recovering from, like I said, hey, I still be, you know what I'm saying? I still be, you know what I'm saying, hey, checking on him, see what, you know what I'm saying, what he doing nowadays, you feel me? So, that's what's up, he recovered from it now. But yeah, like I said, yeah, that's my take on the whole, you know what I'm saying, Lenny Cooke and his career and everything. So, like I said, if you want to, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want to do, I'm down with it regardless, you feel me? So, till my next video, y'all already know what it is. See y'all in a minute.